Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. 1 week of the Glory Hunters promo was not enough. We're coming back for round 2. And in a flurry of tweets yesterday, the whole entire team that is coming this Friday has been leaked. Plus, a long list of player SBCs, which I think look better than what we had in Team 1. I'm also going to go out on a limb and say, I think that Team 2 of Glory Hunters is better than Team 1 for one specific reason. And I'll take a look at that today and look through all of those leaks. But of course, we've got maybe another good chance to pack these Glory Hunter cards today through a guaranteed player pick and maybe some other Wednesday content like Showdown SBCs. Let's discuss and get right into things. If you guys are excited for it, drop a thumbs up with the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, yesterday's content on Tuesday brought us not one, but 2 new evolutions, but we didn't get the return of the Flow State Evo that EA took away from Monday. They did not drop that back yet in the game. We are still eagerly awaiting that Evo because it was a very good Evo. Now, we had the first Evo here, which is Chasing Greatness. It's a 35,000 coin passing boost. It just gives too big of an overall boost in my opinion, but the passing boost is nice. I also don't love the Rapid Plus that is the first playstyle plus added to the card here. It gives some pace as well up to about 93, 94, and then you can see there vision, crossing, free kick accuracy, short and long pass up into the 95 and 96 stat ranges. So, I mean, it is good for a card who needs a passing boost, but you don't get too much of a stat boost around the rest of the card, and you take the card up to 95 rated in doing so, especially if you put in a 93. So you need to have really good stats in other areas already for that Evo to really hit the best. So 35,000 coins, not amazing there. Also does not change the card type of the item as you see here. It keeps the De Jong as a flashback or end of an era, whatever that is. Yeah, flashback. So that's what I wonder if the Flow State Evo was supposed to be like this one and not changing the card type to the Glory Hunters design. Now, the other Evo we had yesterday was Fresh Legs, and this one gives a pace boost as well as a shooting boost and a physical boost at the exact same time. Also gives Quick Step Plus, Relentless based playstyles. This one does boost your overall, but it takes some pretty big stat boost there to the pace, to the shooting, and to the physical. This one might be best used on a center back, especially if you need a bit of a pace boost on a center back. I could see this one being pretty useful there. Like if I put this on Maldini, it does take him up to 93 pace, which is only +1 from where he was at. But I think that's the better Evo of the 2 that we got yesterday. Now let's keep it moving and go to SBCs, where we had not a whole lot going on, let's be completely honest, but it was as expected. We first have a Breel Embolo Glory Hunters card. I think this is a good card because he can be lengthy as a striker. That's very meta, of course. 94 physical, 94 pace, but I think the shooting, passing, and dribbling is just a bit too low. If they would have made this card 92 or 93 rated, making him eligible for most evolutions that are coming out right now, this could have been a really, really solid card to then Evo, but unfortunately he's 94 rated, and of course we got to go apply all play styles to him, and not a terrible card. He's not expensive, but it could have been better for sure. Now the 86x8 was released yesterday as expected, but still the problem with this is it takes 2 squads to get it done. An 83 rated squad and an 84 rated squad with a team of the week or any of those other cards that you can put into this. I mean, I'm still getting these done every single day because the pack grind is super easy and it's not hard to get done with the 84 times 2s with the Glory Hunters crafting upgrade, where I'm putting all of my gold rares and my gold commons, but still that extra squad in there for the 86 times 8 is just a little bit annoying. Now, the best SBC that we had yesterday was the 1 of 3 UEFA Winners or TOTS player pick. Now, I was hoping that they would remove the team of the seasons from this and maybe just give us the PTGs and the winners inside of it, but they did not. It is 4 sections to get this done, 2 87s and 89, and then a 90. It's 133,000 coins, but you're going to see consistent 95 and 96 rated in this player pick. A lot of them are team of the season cards, which are kind of behind the power curve right now, but there are some 4 playstyle plus cards you can get from it, so I would recommend doing that one. I would also highly recommend doing this one, the Great to the Game player pick that is going to expire today, and then the other one, which is the 92 plus player pick, which I think, yeah, here it is. 92 plus winners and PTG player pick. It's going to refresh again in a couple days. I would 100% recommend doing this one even over yesterday's player pick, because that's going to give you cards that are PTGs right now that are getting live upgrades, or a UEFA winners card, which of course are still very unique because they are 96 rated and 5-star, 5-star. Now, some unique content, using that word twice in 2 sentences, that we also got yesterday was a store pack. Remember a couple of weeks back when we looked at a pack code that said something about if you played FIFA 23 during the last time the World Cup happened, then you were going to get a pack. Well, that pack finally dropped yesterday. It is in the Packs for You section of the store, and it is only 1 coin. It's called the Festival of Football Homecoming Pack. Still a bit weird to me that that data was tracked from 4 years ago when the last World Cup happened, but makes sense that it was. So if you're playing on the same account now and the same platform now that you were 4 years ago during FIFA 23 in that World Cup, you are going to get this pack for 1 coin, and it is a very solid pack. You get an 89 plus 1 of 3 player pick, an 85 by 10 with 5 players guaranteed to be 86 or higher. Once again, that's in the Packs for You section. Scroll down here. It's all the way at the back. 1 coin. Kind of crazy to see that 1 coin pack, but that was a fun part of content yesterday. I think I got a couple of fodder Glory Hunters cards from that. Nothing super crazy, but there were more cards added to packs yesterday, and that was a new set of star performer cards. New star performers in Bellingham, Dembele, Pepe, Gay, Angelo, and Wissa were all added to packs yesterday. Again, this is only for a short amount of time. The nice thing about these is that they were never leaked. We had no idea they were incoming. Kind of made sense that after match day 3 of the group stages, we would get another set of these star performers cards. But hey, we've got them now. I would tell you this, we're not going to want to invest in them right now. I think the best time to buy these is probably going to be during Division Rivals rewards, because they will still be in packs for Rivals rewards there. These might be a little bit more rare than the other star performers that were released on Thursdays, and they were in packs for promo Friday nights when a new team of packs was getting put out into the game and new cards were being released where everybody was opening packs. So that's one thing I would mention with these cards. Ousmane Dembele now has 2 97 rated cards, 2 96 rated cards as well. This one's customizable with the finesse and the very cold dynamic. Wissa's card and Pepe's card both look pretty good. These are very difficult to pack. Once again, if you go and take a look at the pack odds in the store, they are unique because they are rare, and they kind of make that real life connection happen between what you're watching in the World Cup and what you can actually use in game. But they are very difficult to pack. And guys, also, I know that I've been opening a lot of store packs of the coins. That is where I've had some of my craziest pulls during this World Cup promo. But even on some of these packs, like, they're not the greatest packs in here right now, man. The 575k pack is the best one. And while I did have one of my best pack pulls of the year yesterday, you look at the star performer pack weight in here, it's only 2.1% for those new cards. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, Nate, if I have a lot of coins to spend, what am I spending on in the store? I would say the 575s. I had a stroke of luck yesterday getting the Glory Hunters Messi card. Unbelievable. I would chalk this up as my best pack pull of the year. Technically, Vinny was my best coin-wise because he was 7 million at the time that I packed him. But all of these cards you see here, the Iñaki Williams, the Rodri, the Messi, the Vinny, like, they came from store packs. And I know that that's not a good thing to even say because it feels like I'm promoting the store. But honestly, guys, now in this game, in this day and age, really your best chance of packing the biggest and best cards in this game is getting yourself coins through trading, collecting that currency, and going to the store and opening the biggest and the best packs that you can find. That truly does give you the best chance at getting these big cards. Sure, Foot Champs rewards and the new reward system does help, like getting tokens, opening that 3 of 12 player pick, which I did. I got 11 wins with that new Messi yesterday, opened the 3 of 12 player pick and got absolutely cooked, but that does give you a unique chance of packing big cards from our promo team. But it has to be said, guys, that if you have coins, or even if you need motivation to grind the market a little bit, just look at those pack pulls that I have had. Sure, there's definitely luck involved, right? Some people are going to say the EA employee red list. I have probably spent 12 to 15 million coins on store packs this year. 12 to 15 mil. Now, I've netted a positive return from the cards that I've packed from that, but I've opened a lot of these that have been really, really bad as well. It's still a gamble, but You know how this game works, right? That is probably your best chance of packing those big cards. I will always say this, though, only with coins, never with FC points, and never, never, never run your account down to 0 on coins unless you are done playing the game or you want to grind from 0 back up. But never leave yourself with 0 coins after opening some of those packs. So I wanted to mention that because a lot of you guys have been asking or chasing Neymar, chasing Messi, like how to get them. I would say the 575K pack isn't even that good of a pack because I've opened 6 of those now in the last 3 days, and I got very lucky to get Messi. I didn't pack any other 96 rated cards from the promo team. So yeah, I can't really recommend those packs, even though I got Messi from it. Anyways, that was not really in the plans for me to talk about that today, but I feel like I needed to because, yeah, the luck's been insane, and a lot of you guys have been asking me, how in the world are you packing these cards? Well, that's how. Now, I want to take a look at yesterday's PTG upgrades as well, because the Brazilian cards, the Moroccans, and the Paraguay items were upgraded in-game with some playstyles and playstyle pluses. The one thing we noted is that the cards that are getting a 4th playstyle plus, they're not necessarily getting a brand new playstyle plus added to their card. So for players like Lucas Paqueta, right, probably the most popular card that was upgraded yesterday, he had Finesse base playstyle on his card. That got updated to Finesse plus. So that is one thing. He's actually kind of down a playstyle now. He's got 4 playstyle pluses, but only 7 base playstyles, since one of those base playstyles was upgraded to a playstyle plus. Great upgrade, right? Finesse plus for him, fantastic. Whether you run him as a CM or a cam, that is very, very good. But that is one thing to note. Vinny got power shot base, which I'm actually really excited about. Brahim Diaz got himself a very nice upgrade. He got low driven plus. Miggy Almiron got finesse plus as well. Sanabria looks like he got the quick step plus. And then again, base playstyles there for Marquinhos and for Vinny Jr. Now, there are more upgrades that are incoming today because of the games that just finished, including Alvarez and Jimenez. Mexico just won against Ecuador, so they are going to be getting 4th playstyle pluses on those 2 cards today. For the games that happened earlier in the day, maybe the most exciting upgrade that we're all looking forward to today is Odegaard's card, because Odegaard, sorry, I was on the wrong screen. Odegaard and Norway won against Ivory Coast, so he is going to be getting a 4th playstyle plus. They could give him finesse, they could give him pinged, or they could give him intercept plus, and I think that'd be a very, very good upgrade for him. He got the 99 agility boost earlier on when Norway won their first group stage match. That is looking like a really, really crazy card. Hopefully some more upgrades to come for him, but this 4th playstyle plus upgrade for Odegaard today is going to be a big one. And then, of course, you had the France cards as well. Digne and Koundé are going to be getting playstyle boosts today too. Koundé's already got 4 playstyle pluses, so he'll get a base playstyle, and he is 2.5 million coins. Digne is extinct, I believe, at 500,000 coins max price, and he's going to get a 4th playstyle plus today. But you guys know what I got to say about these cards. We're selling them into the hype. You can see my coins are kind of going up. Even after spending a bunch of coins on store packs recently, these PTG cards, like these Laportes that I bought for 140 and 170, even when he went lower to 100K when the huge PTG market crash happened 2 weeks ago, and I was saying, hold the line, they're going to go up. Well, that time is now here. Even if Spain continue into the rest of this tournament, I'm still going to be selling specifically these cheaper cards into the hype. I'm not going to risk it because, of course, we saw with the German cards and with the Dutch cards what can happen if there is a loss. So you guys know what I'm going to say on those PTGs. Sell it in the hype. But man, the profits have been so good on those cards. Without further ado, though, let's dive into the leaks that we had yesterday. I mentioned it on the video yesterday because I was surprised to not see any news about the next team of Glory Hunters that was coming out, because we've known from the beginning that this is going to be a 2-week promo, and it's kind of very similar to Foot Birthday, right? Where we had 2 weeks of the Foot Birthday promo where that was very customizable with the playstyles and playstyle pluses. But honestly, with how this promo has been cooking for the most part, specifically the content that we got on the weekend, the Evos leveling up to max 92 and 93, the Anthony Gordon and the Coutinho Romero being very cheap, and ample places to get 4 playstyle pluses for these Glory Hunter cards, I'm looking forward to Team 2. And I think now, after the leaks have come out, I'm looking forward to Team 2 even more, because the 95 rated cards that we've been packing a lot, like Rashford, like Courtois, like Quinones and Cancelo from this team, the very packable ones, I think that those more packable 95 rated cards from this team are even better. Now, this is Glory Hunters team number 2 in its entirety. A lot of people are looking for a Cristiano Ronaldo after we had Messi in team 1. There is no Ronaldo in team 2, according to the leaks. But we do have Mo Salah, we do have Erling Haaland, Declan Rice, Nuno Mendes, Rafinha, and Gabriel as kind of the headliners in this team. Now, these are predicted stats. You know how the leaks go. Predicted stats first, and then the official stats will come after that. I bet the official stats will be leaked today on Wednesday for a few of these cards. When I look through this team, I see a lot of big names. Maybe not as big as Neymar, Ousmane Dembele, and Messi for that top tier, highest rated 97 rated cards that are going to be in this promo team. But I see a lot of great names that could be 95s and 96s, that could be a couple 100,000 coins or less than that would be really good. Like, again, Messi, Neymar, Dembele, big names, but let's say Nico Williams, Gabriel, Rafinha, Goretzka, Upamecano, Cucurella, Semenyo, Alvarez, Teo Hernandez. Those all might be like 95 or 96 rated cards. I think that more packable section of the middle tier of this promo team is clear of the cards that we have in team number 1. Now, there's some other cards here that might be a bit lower rated that could be good as well. Upamecano's in there. Davinson Sanchez, who had the toe offside goal in that game that was just so close. Lukaku's getting a card. I'm actually so excited to use Lukaku because summertime Lukaku cards are historic on Ultimate Team. You guys remember back in the days, the Summer Stars cards, the Festival of Football Lukakus, even all the way back to like FIFA 18 World Cup Lukaku cards. I can remember he's always cooking in the summer with promo cards. That is a guy, I don't think I've used Lukaku this entire year. I want to pack that card. He shouldn't be super high rated. He should be pretty cheap and affordable, and I'm looking forward to using him. Also got 2 USMNT players in here with Reina and Dest. We've got DePaul. We've got Gyökeres. Unfortunately, Sweden knocked out of the World Cup after their game yesterday, but that's still a pretty nice card there. And you've got a Thomas Moyer card down here. Speaking of kind of FIFA legends, he's in this promo as well. So I honestly think that's a solid promo team. I mean, I know the top end with Salah, Erling Haaland, Rice, and Nico Paz and Nuno Mendes just like, okay, big names, but not as big as Team 1. But I think, once again, Heung-min Son in this team. That Alvarez card is going to be juicy as well. This Semenyo with lengthy probably is going to be really good as well. Like, this is a very solid promo team. I'm very curious to see the official stats on these cards. And what will Goretzka's penalty stat be? Sorry, I'm not trying to take too many digs. Now, speaking of German national team players, past and present, EA must have been feeling bad for the Germans after the penalty loss to the Paraguay team a couple days ago now, because we've got a number of Germans that are incoming as SBCs. First of all, an absolute FIFA legend, Lucas Podolski, is coming as an end of an era SBC soon. Have we had an end of an era Podolski before? Like, or at least multiple flashbacks? He's getting another one. There are not official stats for this card yet, but it's got to be 4 playstyle pluses like Puteas and Salah were, and hopefully it's pretty affordable. His chemistry links aren't going to be that good. I digress. Never mind, because end of eras have icon chemistry. Just kidding. There are going to be good chemistry links to this card, but that's a big one, but that's not where we stop. We have Joshua Kimmich and Voltamata as well, who are coming as Glory Hunter SBCs and objectives. Now, I will say, as somebody who has packed Team of the Year Kimmich cards in previous years of this game, a few years ago now, Kimmich is always a beast at CM, CDM. So I hope that this Kimmich card has those positions, because if he does 96 pass, 96 or 95 dribbling and defending, 94 pace, that is going to be an incredible box-to-box midfielder on this game. Again, customizable with the playstyle pluses, up to 4 PS pluses. Voltamata's card maybe is more of a niche striker if you like somebody that's Zlatan-esque with the good shooting, the dribbling. Maybe they give him 5-star skills for the fun since it's the end of the game. That could be a fun card, but I think Kimmich is the real heavy hitter SBC as we take a look at all these SBC leaks. But as we go through these guys, let me know what you think. I think they look better than team number 1. Kimmich already, that's on par with Gordon and Coutinho, and probably tops both of them if I'm being completely honest. Now, here's where the leaks get good too. Eze is going to be getting a card in the Glory Hunters promo team. Now, once again, I should have mentioned all of these stats for the SBCs are official stats. This is how these SBCs will look when they're dropped in game. 95 shooting, passing, and dribbling for Eze does look good. 93 pace, decent. Maybe not as crazy as some of the other cards, but still a good card there. Nicholas Jackson's getting a card, 96 pace, 95 dribbled, 93 physicality, and I think if he's tall enough, potentially lengthy on that card there, as a lot of people care about that for strikers. Gavi is getting a new card for representing Spain, and 95 rated, but 96 dribble, 94 pass. Doesn't look insane, but it does look good, along with Konate, the French center back, 92 pace, 95 defending, 94 physical. If you compare that to Cuti Romero, that is not quite as good, except Konate's dribbling is better, where Romero's physical and pace stats are slightly higher than that card there. So again, I look at the names of the players, I look at the stats. Decent upgrade, I think, over the week 1 SBCs. Overall, it doesn't stop there either. We've got a Doomfreeze and we've got a Sorlot that have been leaked as well for Glory Hunter SBCs during team number 2. So overall, the SBCs look pretty good. That Podolski looks sick, and the Kimmich, I think, looks really sick as well. And then just, again, some other names that I think a lot of people are going to be interested in. We'll see if there's any other leaks additionally to this right here. But as a part of all these SBCs coming out, I think one of the most important parts of content in this week 2, and EA could even release it soon before week 2 even starts, is I think we have to get more of these 2 of 8 Playstyle Plus picks that give us the ability to get 4 Playstyle Plus upgrades on these Glory Hunter cards. I think that is a must. Whether they do it like this with the player pick or like they did with Romero and give one of those 4th Playstyle Plus like picks as a part of the reward, which I didn't even realize when that first came out. I think they have to drop more of those because that is what is making this promo more unique, right? 3 playstyle pluses for free is cool. 8 base playstyles is cool, but having the ability to take cards or the best cards that you get out of this promo team to 4 playstyle pluses makes it even better. Now, in relation to the market, you might be like, you know what, Nate, I don't agree with you. I think this team 1 of Glory Hunters is better than team number 2. And let's say you're wanting to buy somebody like Hincapie, who, just thinking about the Ecuador game, got a red card for what he did with the new FIFA rule and covering your mouth when talking to an opponent in a demeaning way. But this is a good card. A 95 pace, 96 defending center back / left back. You might want to put him into your team and Evo him, and you're like, Nate, when's the best time to buy this card? I think this team 1 could be investable because when these cards are on the market on Friday compared to the new cards that are going to come out, the team 1 cards are going to be so much cheaper than team 2 because, of course, they've already been in packs for a week and team 2 cards will just be out. If these cards are still pretty cheap on Thursday, on Friday, which I think they will be, I mean, you're taking a look at a card like Reinders, who was 600,000 coins all day yesterday, and right now who is 540K, or he just was. He's up a little bit now in price. I just saw him at 525, actually. He's down under 600K now. I think that after Division Rivals rewards, as we talked about with the star performers, I think this promo team would be a good buy then. Let's say you haven't packed Rashford yet. Maybe Rashford's 90,000 coins or 85K on Thursday. Maybe John Stones is 80,000 coins. Maybe Bruno Fernandes is 600K flat instead of 680,000 coins. Or even maybe this Reinders card's down at 500K flat. Same thing, Conte, Gravenberch, 140 to 150. I think that would be your time to pick up one of these players and then put them through the Evos. And then, of course, you would be able to sell that player later on in the future if you didn't want to hold on to them, and you could get some of your coins back in the future if you would remove all of those Evos with the new Evo undo. But I think that's an important way to look at this team because they will seem super cheap on Friday. Other than that, rest of the market, it's doing good, guys. If you read the footprint graphs and if you watch the fluctuations, easy money. 710 on this Zidane is actually kind of cheap. I mean, yesterday he went up to 800,000 coins. If this Zidane is on the market, I'm literally going to buy it right now because I wouldn't mind using him for a couple games. Haven't used Zidane this year at all. Used him a lot last year with that free one that we got. 696 war a snipe for me. I'm there. 709, I'm going to take 2 because that is under 710K. And I will go for that. So hopefully he goes back up to like 800K where he was yesterday. But that's just how the market is right now. Great to the game cards, fluctuating, right? Out of packs, if you want to get on bids, do it, okay? There are easy coins. And also, once again, I have to reiterate, watch the games in the World Cup. This guy Quinones was 16,000 coins when he scored the first goal for Mexico just a few hours ago. I bought one for 16K because I was here, I was watching the game, and I was on the market at the same time. And then I sold him literally 30 minutes after that for 40,000 coins. He might even be more than that now. That one had a bid of 50K on it. Was that a lazy or is that his actual price? Yeah, he's actually 40,000 coins. guys, watching these games can make you easy coins. We've got big games today with England playing against DR Congo. We've got USA against Bosnia, of course, and the last game is Belgium-Senegal. We got 3 potentially really, really good games coming today, and you know there's going to be player prices moving. But when it comes to these cards, sell them in the hype. You guys know I've been saying it, but cash them out because they will drop for sure. But there could be bounce backs after the game. Here we are again. Sweden lost. They were kind of expected with this outcome yesterday. And this card dropped all the way during the game down to 850K. But now he's back at 1.1 mil because it's a very unique striker card for restock there. So some of those PTGs can have rebounds after the game. Just kind of have to watch on a per card basis and how much they do drop to see how many coins they could potentially come back up. So that's the current state of the market. Doing pretty good. Great time to trade. If you're trying to make coins to get those store packs opened up, there are ample opportunities out there. Once again, I would say get on the bids. Bid on anything that is out of packs, from older World Cup promo cards to even further back into Team of the Season. Those cards are amazing to trade with. Now let's talk about today on Wednesday. What content are we looking for as we head through this first week of Glory Hunters? Well, as you can see, this Festival Football Greats of the Game player pick is going away. That is the icon only player pick. I actually need to get this done before it expires. Maybe we'll pack as a Don. We'll have Mike Theory from that one. But I would expect to see a Glory Hunters Team 1 player pick that just dropped today. Fingers crossed that it has some sort of minimum guaranteed rating on it. Like if they were so nice to give us a 94 plus, that would be sick, even if it's a bit more expensive, because so far on Wednesdays, we get these guaranteed player picks or packs from the promo that is out, and the weight is just terrible. And like, sure, it's easy and it's cheap to do, but the weight's just terrible. So if they were to make it a 94 plus, that would be pretty dope. A 93 plus would add in still some 93s that wouldn't be that great, and it would only take out like a handful of cards that are 92. But I would hope to see that one be maybe a little elevated today. That would definitely be a part of content that we're expecting to see today. Also, I think they're going to drop this showdown today too. It was leaked yesterday that we've got a Argentina-Cape Verde showdown that's going to happen between Palacios and Elio Varela. And since that game is on Friday, I would have to imagine that this showdown would be today. Again, remember that these cards are going to drop with 3 playstyle pluses, and that they will get a 4th playstyle plus and a +2 overall for the upgrade, depending on who wins that game. So a lot of people are going to look at Palacios and assume a guaranteed easy dub there. So definitely be watching out for that. That's really all that we know of right now for content today. We could absolutely get an evolution. They could absolutely bring back finally the Evo flow state that they took away. And also, guys, it's July. Happy July. And I tweeted about this just like as this video is going live, but I know it sounds crazy to say. We've talked a few things FC27 related, but we are now officially in the under 2 months away, or right around 2 months away period from FC27 coming out. And there's going to be trailers soon. There's going to be pre-orders that are happening soon. So that is exciting in one way. But as I've said now for a while, it also brings some skepticism for me this year, and some cautious feelings of needing to be cautious after how we got so excited last year for FC26 as EA kind of caught us off guard with the way they marketed that game. The beginning of FC26 was absolute cinema. It was great, but then it really just fell off. And in the middle, maybe most crucial part of the year, November, December, into January, like Team of the Year time, the communication that EA promised went from being pretty consistent to pretty much radio silent. And that really just left us with a bad taste in our mouths about EA once again in a different way. Like, I feel that. I know you guys feel that as well. So they've already mentioned that they're going to do better this year for FC27. Is that just because pre-orders are about to start again and everybody wants to hear good things from them and they're going to be hyping the game, so they got to try to make people happy? Is that it? Or are they actually going to make an effort? We'll only be able to see as time goes on. But just to kind of say that those FC27 pre-order situations are going to be coming soon. So that's just something to be on the lookout for. We'll be covering all the FC27 information, of course. The hype building into a new game is something I always get excited for. But like I said, there's just a different level of like skepticism this year after how FC26 started and then actually went. But you know what? Let's finish the video here with an 87.7. Do we get a tunnel? We do. I mean, you could say, Nate, why are you opening packs? Because you know, you got Messi. But you know what? Like, there's still a Neymar in packs right now. I know I'm going to have some packs that I will save probably from Thursday into Friday for Hyunmin Son and the other cards coming in this promo. But still going to open a few more packs just in case. Dude, if I got Neymar with Messi in this promo team, that would be unbelievable. So, anyways, that's going to be the video for me today. I'm super excited to watch the games today, all three that are going to be happening. I will say once again, if you missed the end of the stream yesterday, we will not be live today. The missus and I have some errands to run and appointments to go to, so we'll not be able to be live today for that one. But we will have another video tomorrow, and of course, we'll be live on Thursday and Friday for the new week of Greats of the Game Week 2, and we'll keep up to speed with all things market PTGs and how many coins I can make on this Rodri card. We'll see, man. All right, love you guys. Thanks for watching the video. I will see you in a video tomorrow. It's been TheFutAccountant. Have a great Wednesday. Go USA. Peace out.